All right, Eric, what song are we playing today?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, I need the song. Like, what mode are we playing in? What venue?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean what are we talking about? We're in this fucking shit together.
Are you trying to do the intro?
Yeah.
You don't do that, I do.
Oh, you're right.
Okay. Anyways. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Co-Flop Gaming. I am your player number one. My name is Talej, a.k.a. Mr. I don't know what we're doing anymore.
What up, guys? It's your player two, the Chow Man, also known as Don Pachis, also known as the Guitar Heroes King Slayer.
Hello, everybody. It's player number three, Gordito Pero Bonito, a.k.a. the living bane of existence for Eric.
Okay. Anyways, so wanted to introduce a very special friend. She has been a very foundational part to this show. She's been there since the beginning. She's been to almost every event that we've held. She's watched, I don't know if she watched every episode, but then she supports every episode.
Gang for real.
So we were like, you know what? Let's spread some love. We'd like to introduce you to a very special and new member of Co-Flop Gaming. Say hello.
Hi.
This is our friend Ellie. She is going to be our cozy girl for all of our cozy gamers out there. So, to start things off, Miss Ellie, what is your gamer tag?
My gamer tag is going to be cozyellegirl.
I love that. I love that. Very, very fitting. I already kind of said it. What is your favorite? What's the word? What am I trying to say? Your favorite game plot style? Like, what games do you normally play?
A lot of games that I normally play are a lot of brain off games, a lot of cozy games, a lot of games where they don't take a lot of mental thinking, unpacking a little to the left, even though, you have to do a couple things, even like on mobile, like Township, just games where you don't have to really worry about much. I have a hard job where I think all the time, so it's always nice to just hunker down and, play those easy games.
Hell yeah. What platforms do you normally play on?
My first number one platform is my Switch, and then my number two is my phone. I have an iPhone 16, I think.
Hell yeah. What will you say is your favorite game of all time?
My favorite game of all time is going to be Tetris. I love Tetris. I've played it since I was younger, and I still play it to this day.
Dang, we were talking about brain off games. You talked about Tetris. You really got to think for that shit sometimes. With that being said, what are you playing now?
Right now, I am on, I couldn't even tell you the level number, but I am playing Unpacking, and I'm trying to finish it. I just finished a little to the left, all the extra packs you could play.
Hell yeah. So for all my cozy gamers, we have one of our masters here. Let her know. So, anyways, we mixed it up a little bit today, and we actually had Don Pachis start off the episode, so we're going to have him take it away. What are we talking about today, bud?
I'm talking about rhythm games today. Yeah, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, DDR, Rhythm Heaven, anything you can name. We've probably done it all growing up. So, yeah. So, the game I got introduced to was probably DDR. DDR was just definitely a big one. Just going to arcades, you seeing all the adults, all the tryhards sweating their ass off on that fucking machine. And going ham on, it's like Iggy Boogie, or I don't know what kind of songs they would play. Or Bumblebee. Yeah.
Definitely. I will say DDR is probably the first intro for myself as well. Besides all like the rhythm game patterns like they have in other video games, right? Like if you look at Pokemon Stadium on the Nintendo 64, they have that Clefairy level. Not only do you have to like memorize it, but it's like in a certain pattern, in a certain beat. Then going into DDR, I'm like, oh, this is what it means to be like truly rhythmic in your craft and matching it up visually, you know what I'm saying? My cousins, like they had, I think it was on the Xbox original where they had the pad out and everything, and then all you hear from downstairs is which is what made it the experience a lot better, especially when you go into arcades and everything like that. Like one of my cousins, even till this day, when we go to an arcade, he'll grab the pole, put his hands back, he'll look straight and start going ham, and he'll be the sweatiest kid at that arcade.
I do love a good sweat session, not gonna lie.
Say less.
That's where me and Eric bond most of the time. Pause.
Anyway, but like, wouldn't your cousin just be like doing this before you guys would go to dinner and shit?
It would never be like going to dinner. It was more along the lines of we just are at the mall. We end up at the arcade, and then we so happen to get dinner after. So I'm like, you know, we're going out after this. So I don't know how I can help you there.
Imagine that like at like a Red Robin or Olive Garden, you know, where they used to have the machines back in the day. Imagine you going ham on that fucking machine, and then you just fucking like, yeah, can I get some fries with extra onions? Like, bro, you got onions already at the table, bro.
Ellie, did you play any rhythm games growing up?
I think I'm kind of with you guys there with DDR. My mom bought me one of those, you know, you can buy them at like Ross, was the packs to go along with. It was a GameCube at the time, so I was right there with you guys trying to, you know, make the most of, you know, just dancing, getting into the spirit of things, kind of getting with emotions.
Yeah, definitely. You know, other than DDR, there was also like Beatmania. I don't know if you remember that one. It was like the tab. They like look like big buttons you would play and it would be music. Probably there wasn't a lot of songs that we get used to. And then there's like that drum one, Drum Mania, where they have like the pads and you would play that too. And now they have Guitar Hero machines. And then they improved the DDR machine with an actual like step pad where like they record you and your motion to the AI, and then like you have to follow the steps of the song and everything.
Right. So, there's so many rhythm games out there, right? Even till this day, I see a lot of people play. I'm looking it up right now, so you guys can quote. You guys can't not sue me, but like you guys can't say that I'm wrong. Which is Yeah, you get it. Good job, Matt. You can't fact check it, but Friday Night Funkin', which is like the one where you click all the tabs with the numbers in a certain order. That's the one I've been seeing a lot. Anyways, let me get back onto my tangent. What is one rhythm game till this day that you guys can say, I love this game, I should get back into it, I can always get back into it, it's always a classic? Not everybody speak all at once now.
Matt, I think you should answer this question. I don't think you got a spot to chest say anything.
Eric wants to take my mic, make me feel lonely. I want to say Guitar Hero. Augie actually just helped me set up Guitar Hero on my PC, so I've been playing that like almost every other day. I have like 300 songs on there now that I just started downloading and playing. So I haven't played it for 5-7 years, and then I saw my guitar just sitting in my garage all dusty, cleaned it up with some Clorox wipes, and then just started playing Guitar Hero in my room, leaving my door open, putting my speakers up all the time, just having fun.
Yeah, with that program, Clone Hero, it's gotten around a lot, and because of the community that have, with the application, they've made new instruments, and Fortnite has introduced that Guitar Hero and play style of like band. It's like Fortnite Festival, I think it's called, with different artists' songs that are coming up right now. And there's a big inspiration to that because of the community was so built on that game and everything. It's just beautiful to see that it's developed into that era. And it's great because it's like it's accessible for everyone and everyone can play any song they want. And the community makes the songs for everyone. So it's great. But you can also, it gives you that range of different instruments. Like you can be playing the guitar, bass, piano, drums, whatever, like the harmonics or like I forgot who made Guitar Hero, but the brand Octane, I think, they made the different instruments for them to play. So like for my room, I had like LED lights, put the speakers up. I would play music, but I'd be singing it as I'm drumming and or guitaring. Like you would catch me playing The Joker by the Steve Miller Band and just fucking swinging that fucking guitar.
No, yeah, I was doing that earlier. I forgot what star power was for a second. So I can get on the streak of notes and everything like that, and randomly just start turning around in a circle in my swivel chair. And then all of a sudden, I just see the screen go blue again just because the star power was like, oh shit, what did I just do?
I used to think I broke that shit. until I was like, oh, you tilt that bitch up. Oh, you get extra point. Oh, I got it. Um, what makes you think Guitar Hero was such a game changer in the rhythmic game world?
Who? Oh.
What the fuck do you mean? Who? Yes, Augie. Talk.
Oopsie.
Yes. What the fuck just happened?
I think it was just like DDR, where it was just like it had the same feel of it, where you just have to match up exactly what points or direction in order to actually hit that beat. But with Guitar Hero, it just felt so different because you went from dancing to actually playing an instrument, and even if you didn't know how to play that instrument, you still felt like you were kicking ass. So not only that, but just like the technology and everything like that, using the actual guitar instead of controller, or using your body and everything like that. So I think that's what made it so different and made you so much more invested.
I think the one thing that made me feel more invested with it too is that yes, you actually had the guitar in your hand. Like, to me, like, that's nothing I've seen before growing up, right? Like, everything was either controller or a gun. So it's like to actually have the guitar and you feel like you're jamming out just like any other rock star, you know what I'm saying?
I was real slash on that shit.
And it was like a golden opportunity for other people to get into music, and it opens the doors for actually playing the guitar or like drums or anything they were passionate about. So it's a gateway for sure. They also made the rendition of like an actual guitar and like learn how to play it, but that failed completely because I think it was hard for everyone. So, but others played it well. Ellie, did you happen to like enjoy any of these games like we were growing up, or like anything different?
My brother played Guitar Hero, so you always piggyback off of what the younger kids do. But for me, it was Dance Central and Just Dance. Like, to this day, like, that's gonna be a game I'm always gonna go back to.
Dance Central is such a good pull. Go ahead.
The Connect, man, you put that Connect on and you're sweating. Like, I know just around, I cheered, so it helped me, keep going during the summertime. It helped me keep moving. I don't know who else can, what's the word I'm looking for? Connect with that, but it helped me in a lot of ways.
And that one was on the Xbox, right? Yeah, because the other reason I played it is because my cousin had it. And I think, again, like what we said, like, what is so good about it is because you actually had to dance, as opposed to Just Dance. Honestly, you could just move the controller. Like, I remember I just stood still. It said, you need to roll your arm forward. I just rolled my hand in a circle. I was like, all right, you need to throw your hand back. I threw my wrist back. Like, it was so easy to play the game, where it's like you can get all the points without actually moving, which takes the fun out of it, which is why I thought Dance Connect was so different, because like it mirrors everything you're doing. So I was like, ooh, okay, no, this is actually testing your rhythmic skills. It's also testing to see if you're just coordinated. Because I don't know about you guys. Do you guys think there is a real difference between being good at a rhythm game and being good with an actual instrument or actual movement?
Yes.
Okay, we like reasoning. I think everybody liked the reasoning for it. But
I just want to say yes because it was a long time ago for Guitar Hero 3 specifically, I think. I was the youngest of my cousins. They're like 4 or 5 years older than me. And they were like super into the game. And then they said like randomly there was some like study or something that was done where people who like play guitar professionally, or people in bands, or who just love playing the instrument, had a hard time picking up Guitar Hero, and were actually like making complaints saying that you want people to love guitar and everything, but it's not the same. It doesn't transfer the same. And so people like had trouble just pushing buttons, whereas they're used to like going up and down the neck of the guitar, playing different chords, or holding down certain frets and stuff like that. So the fact that that didn't transfer from a video game to a professional was what kind of sold it for me.
yeah, that's a good take. Like I said, there's people that open the gateways for them, and for the people that already have opened those gateways, they closed like the doors on them. So it's just really ironic that they deal with that challenge. Ellie, do you want to say anything about that?
I mean, I wasn't a huge, like I said, I wasn't a huge Guitar Hero. But for Dance Central, I felt like you had to be coordinated. Like you had to have the moves. Like you didn't have your arm in the right placement. Like you got docked points, and I remember going over and over and over again on dances specifically because I wanted the high scores.
Dance Central is basically the karaoke version of dance.
True.
I love karaoke.
Okay. What is happening right now?
You said karaoke.
Okay.
I went up.
But I agree. I feel like with Dance Central, I've been saying Dance Connect. Okay, so Dance Central, definitely, because like it's like a camera matching your movements, right? Which is scary because have you guys ever seen in scary movies like when you turn off the lights, it's like all those little dots everywhere? I think that was in Paranormal Activity, one of the Paranormal Activities, and scared the shit out of me. Anyways, going back into it, but yeah, because I think that's a little bit different. It's like you're basically recording yourself dancing is how I feel. But going off of it, I feel like you can't really transfer technique in a style into a video game, right? Because my rebuttal is I'm horrible at DDR, like absolutely horrible. And I've been dancing for 15 years or so.
Show us right now.
No. Anyways.
I'll grab the cardboard for you.
But if you ask me to do DDR, I'm going to look at you and be like, huh? All right, your feet's going to go forward, back, now forward, back, left, right, left, right. I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that. Put some arrows up there. Nope. Can't figure it out. Don't get it. Hard. Nope. I pass. Not pass go.
Yep, and it goes back to the professionals coming back to those games and stuff. So, like I said, it's ironic, but I like how today's media like shows that too, and like even South Park has an episode of that, like parodying like rock stars and with Guitar Hero and everything.
I thought you were going to talk about the dance part when they were like you got served one, but okay.
That's also, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you see how like it's impacted a lot of people in the community when the media, to it shows and everything. Yeah, but it's crazy to see like not only like we grown up on DDR and Guitar Hero and Dance Central, so Dance Central was definitely a good pick. I definitely didn't think about that in a long time, especially how revolutionary it was when it first came out and everything.
Yeah, how dare you hold out? We were talking about that episode earlier. You didn't bring that up. I feel side blinded. Is that a word? No. I feel side swiped.
No, but I want to say I did bring it up. I might have not said the Connect itself, but I did bring up those games.
No. Just Dance is fine.
Blindsided.
Thanks, Matt. I don't know if you guys heard that.
Sideswiped, all the way to blindsided.
He was about to say sideshow for real.
Sorry, didn't mean to sideswipe you.
Sideshow me? Anyways, did y'all ever fuck with what the fuck is it called? You got the drums, you had the microphone, you had the guitar.
Rock band.
Rock band. Y'all ever fuck with that?
I literally was just saying that. Yeah, like the game I got into a lot was Rock Band. We had a youth center in my middle school, and then one of the games that they allowed us to play was Rock Band.
And one of map only, huh?
Huh?
You used to play that song map, huh?
No, a lot of them would. Actually, I would play most of it. A lot of them would play the Jet. Should I Stay or Should I Go? Or they would play Iron Maiden's Run to the Hills. And that shit was crazy because one of the kids in my school actually knew how to play that song on Expert. And it was one of those like Through the Fire and Flames on Expert. Like if you know, you know. That song is hard to do on a guitar. But on drums, it's Run to the Hills. And it's literally just like down to the pad while you're moving the leg and everything. So, which is funny because I'd be doing the singing part most of the time in there. Yeah, that's what I would do. But the youth center, like there was like a mentor that would always get the newest rock bands and get the newest songs every time, and he would spend actual money for us to like buy it. So any new song that would come out, we would like listen to it. I think Toxicity and BYOB came out on the Rock Band as a track pack.
Not who?
Huh?
Not who?
Not Chop Suey.
Wake up!
God. Toxicity and BYOB. So those are those big songs I played. And he made his avatar, like the character that was singing, into like Joker. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Shout out to that youth provider though for providing to you guys. That's dope.
Yeah, shout out to Danny if you're ever listening to this podcast. I doubt it, but
Danny, I
you know
love
who you are in the Barry Essex Youth Center. Definitely changed my life on the rhythm games, and Jessica too. Yeah.
Eric over here said wrong, Danny. I don't know you, Danny, but I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
You brought me my Pookie.
We got you, Danny,
I
forever.
don't think that was, okay. Anyways.
His name wasn't Danny. It was Tanner. His name was Tanner.
It's like that. Danny, I don't know you. Take that back. Tanner. I love you.
I was like, you know what? His name wasn't Danny. His name was Tanner.
Whoa, his name was Danny Tanner? Oh, my God. What, in the Full House?
You got it, dude.
You get it.
But yeah, he was
Damn.
really good.
Okay. One last thing. I didn't have one last thing. Here you go.
So we're not breaking out the Connect and playing?
I think I have one in my garage.
We definitely do. We can have a game night where we do a rhythm game. I have all the Rock Band instruments, and I have a Wii that has Just Dance, so we can do those games.
Say swear.
Swear. And so Eric was claiming that nobody plays Just Dance. He's like, which friends do you have? So Ellie's one of those friends now. See,
We all love Wiener Schnitzel, too.
Oh, yeah.
Eric's the only odd one out.
but now there's more rhythm games that we play nowadays, which is Rhythm Heaven, Osu. A lot of people know Osu,
I
how
can't
hard
do
they
that
go.
game.
And this one.
The Totsunoku,
Beat
I forgot
Saber,
what it's
Beat
called.
Saber.
And Beat Saber, yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
I could tell by his T-Rex movements.
Shout out to Gar that does Beat Saber on a
I
daily.
think he was like top 500, wasn't he?
Yeah, top 500. So shout out to Gar if you're listening to this episode.
Gar. William. Gar. You don't know his real name?
I know. Why'd you call him William?
I didn't say the last name.
Why'd you call him by his government name?
Because that's my dog. I love you.
All right.
Okay. So, if you guys could create a rhythm game, what would it be and how would you present it? So right now, I'm going to give you guys some time to think. We'll be right back. What's up, y'all? This is Talej. I want to reintroduce y'all to Sternhart St Collective, streamlining the way people connect with their cinematography needs, providing different stylings for all videography and photography, all while creating a path for those looking to expand their skill sets along the way. They just restocked up on some shirts, and they're also working on some hats and some more outerwear that's coming soon. Follow them on Instagram at Sternhart St Collective, and also check out their website at sternhartstreetcollective.com. Ooh. Okay. I thought we started recording.
We did.
Anyways, so we're back. I gave everyone some time and I still got nothing. So I'm going to take this moment to mention a couple of games that we haven't mentioned before. Shout out to DJ Hero if you've ever played it. Piano Tiles on iOS and Android. Those are great. So yeah. Anyone got an idea of what type of rhythm game they would make if they had the creative idea to make one?
I mean, it would be kind of like Def Jam Icon. I don't know if you remember that type of game. It would definitely be like better songs and rhythm, but your fights would have to go match up to the songs and everything. Kind of like Hi-Fi, where it matches up to the beats and how powerful the attacks are if the beat goes even harder.
Okay, so like if you were like gonna fight as DMX, you have to match it up to the X gon' give it to you, or the dun 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 dun. Like which one?
Or like Who We Be, like type of music, yeah.
Oh.
Where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at, you know?
Okay.
Mm.
I'd buy that game.
I mean, same.
I like a fight. My game would probably be, since I love karaoke, mine would be just like a singing version of Guitar Hero, where you really got to hit those notes. But there'd be like a little drunk mode that the worse you do, the better score you get.
SingStar?
So karaoke.
Yeah,
Or SingStar?
but you get points on it.
Or SingStar?
One more time.
SingStar?
One more time.
SingStar.
Okay, he was
What?
saying that off mic, so
I didn't
just
hear.
wanted to let him know. One more time.
SingStar.
There we go. Yeah, so karaoke.
Yeah, I love karaoke.
So did you just rip off the name and put a different name on it?
What?
Karaoke?
I have to have a title?
No. Did you just take karaoke and put it into a game?
No, I just like karaoke. And then I thought, hey, what if you get points for it? Normally, you just do it in your room, in your car, or at a bar when you're already drunk.
No, if you do karaoke, you get a score at the end.
Oh, you had the official karaoke.
Yes, I'm
I just
Filipino.
pull up the lyrics on my screen and go ham.
Yes, I'm Filipino. Have you ever been to a karaoke bar?
I have not.
Yeah, so if you go to a karaoke bar, they'll give you a score.
Oh, see? Well, I didn't do that.
See, so you basically just ripped them off.
Yeah, fuck it.
Anyways, Ellie,
Innovation that excites.
I think I'm gonna go with maybe something, of kind of like that soft girl, slow music, but we have to be cooking something in the kitchen because, that's kind of one of those things where it's a brain off and, you're putting the recipes together, but all of a sudden you add music and now you're stressed because now you're like, oh my God, I got to finish all these drinks before the song's over. Like, but I mean, when you want that craziness, why not?
So cooking mama?
Or like Overcooked type of thing, but with music.
No, Overcooked is like 10 times the worst game ever for anybody with anxiety.
Would you say you have to like flip on beat?
No, I'm not talking to maybe not kitchen. Maybe like, what is it? Good coffee. I can't think of the name right now. But it's like you're making a recipe, but you have to finish it within so much time because they don't time you.
Cooking simulator.
Did you say a game, Eric, or are you just thinking about it right now?
There's a cooking simulator game. Yes. Oh my God. I'll have to show it to you.
Can I make enchiladas?
If I had to create a game, I am going to rip something off of Mario Party where...
I thought we weren't ripping off people.
Yeah, but you two already did it, so I'm going to do it too.
We
So
can't
if I
do it
jump
because
off
we're
a bridge, Are
Mexican.
you jumping off a bridge?
Yes, we've talked about that too.
Liar. Do it right now.
Why are you lying?
Why are you lying for?
Anyways, as I was saying, have you guys ever played that one Mario Party? I think it was in Mario Party 3 where they put an image of either a Goomba or the eel and you have to trace around it.
No.
Like a drill.
Yeah. Like one of those ones. So I would say that, but it'd be like with a tattoo gun, right? So you'll have an iPad or an Etch-a-Sketch.
One more time?
Etch-a-Sketch looking.
A what?
Etch-a-Sketch.
Oh, I think there's feedback. What?
Anyways, like you have a drawing pad in front of you, right? And you basically have a picture in front of you and you have to draw on beat. And the purpose of trying to draw on beat is because you're going to be drawing it for a tattoo client. Know what I'm saying?
So you just want a tattoo?
Yeah, but rhythmically.
So what was wrong with my karaoke then?
You just ripped off karaoke.
You're ripping off tattoo artists.
How? Name one game where you draw tattoos.
There's not.
There probably is. If
But
you look up
karaoke's not a game. It's a way of life.
It's life.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were so passionate about that. I'm sorry.
You better be.
Okay. Oh my God.
I feel like the next episode should take place at a karaoke bar just so we can show him like how his game works.
I think that's a great idea.
I'm so scared.
Catch us at the karaoke bar next Thursday. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Cold flop at the karaoke bar.
I'm
Woo!
about to start singing "Let Me Love You."
Okay. All right. So follow up with that question, Eric. You're jerking me off. How would you do it? I'm just kidding.
All right, let's get into detail.
No, I'm just kidding. No, these are good idea for games. I like the cozy girl like thought of like listening to music. Could be like jazz or anything, and you just like go with it, and then like as like maybe like you cook something, maybe get some points, maybe the music starts to change or gets picked up, and then you unlock more music as you go. Matt just loves singing. He's karaoke. Just catch him at a bar or something. But
Hell yeah.
But catch, with some points here is singing the Eagles, fucking Steve Miller Band.
Bro, put me on
The
some
Smiths.
Sweet Caroline. I am knocking everybody down.
That is the widest thing you've ever said.
No. I could have just been like, well, what's that one song? What's that one song? Oh, forget, but it's like the whitest thing ever.
But I think Eric's idea of like the tattoo artist and like the like I dig the idea of the Etch a Sketch of like different tablets.
That's how you say it.
What? The Etch a Sketch of tablets?
Yeah, that's how you say it.
What? Etch a Sketch or tablet? Anyway, but I like that idea because like you can do it like in a bundle pack, kind of like how Rock Band and Guitar Hero did, like where you buy the pack and you can buy it for like 4 or 2 or whatever, make a bundle pack out of it, and then have that idea. So these are just great ideas in general.
Okay. Any last words, anybody?
I can't figure out this damn song.
What song are you talking
It's like
about?
the whitest song ever that gets played almost at every bar at least once. And people do it for karaoke all the time.
Are we still on the topic of karaoke?
It's not Sweet Caroline?
No, it's a different one. It's a different one.
Is it Country Roads?
No.
Dang
It's like,
ho.
I think it's like a newer-ish kind of song. Like within the last like 15 years. That's newish. This is going to kill me.
What? Anyways, when it comes to rhythm games, there's a lot that can go into it. There's a lot we didn't mention. There's also a lot of stuff we haven't even talked about when it comes to a rhythm game. We're not even experts at it. We just wanted to talk about it and see what you guys thought. Any last words, guys?
I say go out and try those games, you know, even with you yourself as a partner, and get into those habits, you know. Maybe it's just a little passion that you used to have back then and want to get back into it. Can you play Through the Fire Flames on Expert? Can you play Run to the Hills on Expert? Are you able to play one by Metallica on Medium? You know, Through the Fire and Flames. These are questions that, you know, goes in the back of your head. You know, that used to be probably like my profile on like dating apps would be like, I can play Through the Fire and Flames on Expert. That used to be what I used to brag about. I don't know if that's still a thing anymore, though. Matt, can you atone to this?
What, the Guitar Hero?
Yeah, like you bragging on your fucking dating apps and shit. Be like, hey, yo, I play Clone Hero and shit.
Oh, I should add that. Bro, I should put professional musician on my tags.
That's crazy. I'm not saying professional musician.
No,
Professional musician is kind of crazy. Just calm down.
Okay,
All of a sudden it's going to be professional
okay,
singer. No.
Let's be honest. How many people with SoundCloud links consider themselves professionals? What's wrong with doing it on Hinge?
We're not that type of podcast. We're moving on.
I'm still trying to find this song, bro.
Anyway, well, let's go ahead and just move on, guys. So I'll let Eric do the outro for this part.
I said last words. You guys are all fucking stupid.
You wanted all of us, though.
I said
so-
last word, not last brain thought. What the fuck just happened? Anyways, Ellie, welcome to the team, man, and we're glad to have you on.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to hang out with you guys, you know, all the time. And I'm. You found the song?
Hold on. I'm gonna cut you
All
off.
right,
Go ahead,
hold
Matt.
I found the fucking song. I found the song. Mr. Brightside. Mr. Brightside by the Killers. Right or wrong? Super white.
Anyways,
Oh my god.
turning off his mic. Finish up, Ellie.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to hang out with you guys. I'm glad to be able to give you guys my insights on all my cozy game fun that I'm starting.
And I feel like that's the component that we're missing, or the element of our team and our, you know, our plays, because all the different levels of experience that we have in gaming, we don't have that coziness that I feel like a lot of people have gotten into or just recently gotten into. So thank you.
Okay, Armando. Any last words?
Yep, you can check us out on all our social platforms. You already know the deals. Go ahead, Eric. Let them know where to follow us.
Oh, okay. Well, exactly what Don Pachi said. You can follow us on all social platforms. Well, only a couple of them, which is TikTok and Instagram and YouTube under Co-Flop Podcast. You could also listen to this episode either on YouTube or on Spotify. And we are in the works of starting our streaming platform where one of us, either once a week or once a month, will be playing a new game, an old game, whatever games. Either one of us, all of us, none of us, and it's just going to be a screen of my cats, whatever. And that's being all created by Theo over here.
Yeah.
All right, check us out on our platforms. We'll make sure to post up some polls to let you know who wants to be the first one to stream. It could be, Cozy with Ellie, or be, rocking out with Matt, or, going hard on the Pokemon with Augie, or fucking grinding your character like Eric.
What the fuck are you taught? What am I grinding?
Yes.
Oh,
You know what you grinded.
wow, you guys really don't know what I'm playing right now.
Last Epoch.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing that right now.
Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Grind out your
wow.
Monster Hunter.
There was only 2 options, honestly. It was either Last Epoch.
It used to be
Monster Hunter.
2K. But anyway,
It used to be
not the
2K,
point.
too.
But
Anyways.
check us out on the polls, and we'll make sure to stream out to you guys' favorite. I have a feeling that Ellie might get picked in this poll. I feel like people want to get used to the
Okay.
coziness here. I think it's a new chill vibe that we needed.
Again, you can follow us on all social platforms under CoFlop Podcast. You can find us on Twitch eventually under CoFlop Gaming. And with that being said,
Thank you guys for listening, and be smooth
we're CoFlop Gaming. We're good.
sometimes.
Woo-hoo!